Good morning. I am excited to be with you today. Steve DeVal from Thor Motor Coach in front of the all-new Compass and Gemini all-wheel drive. Yes, you wanted an all-wheel drive RUV. We have delivered. Not only is this all-wheel drive, which we'll get into in a little bit, but it is intelligent all-wheel drive, and it is tied into brand new 3.5 liter EcoBoost engine. I love this thing. Now, it's not the same EcoBoost you're going to find in the Ford Raptor, but this thing has got plenty of power. We're talking 310 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque. I have driven these. These are probably my favorite motorhome to drive right now. And I know, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I can't say, oh, they're all my favorite, because you know that wouldn't be true. Right now, this is my favorite. I love the way it looks. I love what they did up here. You have sort of this honeycomb grille. I like the redesign of the headlights here. Very, very aggressive look here. You get nice airflow coming through here. Turbos, this thing just moves. And the nice thing is because it's all-wheel drive, you don't have locking hubs, you don't have to worry about anything, and because it's intelligent all-wheel drive, when you're moving down the road there, the torque is going to shift between the front wheels and the rear wheels, maximize your traction before wheel slip even happens. A lot of safety features inside. When we climb into the cockpit, we're going to spend some time there because this thing is just loaded to the hilt. We're going to walk down the side here. We're going to walk down your driver's side. We'll walk around back. We'll walk up your campsite, and we'll go in. But we call this a Class B plus, okay? So it's going to be bigger than our B vans, our Talaro and our Sequins, but it's not going to have the overhead camping sleeping area that you're going to get in our Class C motorhomes. So we're going with B plus. You get in just like you would a regular car. I have the seats swiveled right now, which they do swivel. Here is your fuel, and this is gas, okay? This is a gas motor, so it's not diesel. This is a gas engine for you. You climb in and you're going to have that feeling. If you've driven a Ford before, this is kind of going to give you that the same feeling. You're going to have the same gauges, the same layout, the same Sync 3 system, so you'll get inside, and it's not really overwhelming. Comes in under 24 feet. We're talking 23 feet 6 inches long. On your height with the air conditioner, it is 10 feet 8. So nice low profile motorhome. You do have the full wall slide. You do have a number of storage options for you on the outside, a lot of storage up here, and you're going to have some storage down below. So one of my tips, you can see we do have some Rotocast storage bays over here. What I like to do when I set up camp is, and we'll walk you through the process here, you've got a 50 amp plug here, all right, and it's detachable, so you can store it in any bay you want. What I like to do when I pull into camp is I go and I hook my electric up first, okay? That way I can... 30 amp. Thank you, Tom. I was saying 50. It's a 30 amp coach. I like to hook my electric up first, all right, and then I get everything out of my storage bays here, and then I will put down the electric stabilizers if equipped, and then I'll go ahead and put up my slide wall. So if you undo everything, you don't have to bend down and get it, all right? So we have up top here, tankless hot water. Not a whole lot you have to do here, and this is where you have a number of connections. So when you're at camp, you can connect your city water right here, okay? You just put this in, you run it over to your faucet, your spigot at the campsite, you turn it on, you do have water pressure in here. A lot of people like to use those filters. You can go ahead and put one of those on the other end there. This is where you're going to fill up your fresh water connection. So you take a hose, you put it in here, you fill up your fresh water tank right there, and then you have your tank flush. Just going over tank capacities real quick, you're going to have a 31-gallon fresh tank, 19 gallons on your black, and a 37-gallon gray tank. Okay, so those are your tank specs here. This is where you flush your tank, so when you're at the campground and you want to flush out your black tank, you can do that. You use a hose, not the same hose you're going to use here. All right, another hose you put in here, and then when you're draining your tanks, you keep your black handle pulled, and you're going to go ahead and flush your tanks. This is your black tank and your gray tank. You run your hose up here, you connect a 3-inch sewer hose there, pull your black, pull your gray. Real easy to do, but this is where all your connections are going to be. Keep everything nice and convenient, and we clean things up over here on your campsite. Again, 30 amp service here. You do have a cable TV hookup right here, so if they offer cable wherever you are, you can go ahead and hook that coax up here. As we walk around our back here, We do have our ladder that climbs up to the top. So if you want to do maintenance to your roof, and that's what this ladder is for, it's for doing maintenance. I know this is an R.U.V. and it has all-wheel drive, and you can take this thing almost anywhere you want to go, but don't throw camping chairs up to get a better vantage point. This is to check on your solar panel, which this comes standard with 100 watts of solar charging. If you'd like to add another panel, it is all set up for you to do. It's literally plug and play. You have your Siphon 360 up there, your WineGuard Connect, so a couple of other things to do up there on your TPO roof to do maintenance. You do have a backup camera right up top, which is a really handy feature to use, so you can constantly monitor what is behind you. It is always on in the rear view mirror, which is where you're used to looking. If you have something hooked right up here to your hitch, and this is a 5,000-pound hitch with a 500-pound tongue weight, it's a great way to keep an eye on whatever it is you happen to be towing. You also have a 7-pin and a 4-pin connector here, so whatever you want to tow, you can go ahead and do that. Nice LED taillights for you. Working our way around, do have our exterior propane connection, so hooking up gas grills or whatever you may need to hook up, you can do so real easy right there. Do have right here your quiet gas 4,000 watt generator, which is a really great tool for you to have, especially with something like this where you are going to take, maybe you're going to take it out all day off the grid somewhere. And these are great to have if you have kids who are involved in a number of activities and you just want to set up shop all day. They have a big baseball tournament or whatever it may be. You can run the generator. You can keep your fridge running, you can keep the AC on, so in between matches or tournaments you can come and have a snack. Or if you are out there exploring, because this is all-wheel drive, you'll probably go off the beaten path a little bit. You can take, maybe you have a couple of dirt bikes, or maybe you have a side-by-side hooked up to the back. You go out, you buzz the trails on that all day, you come back, and you are all set inside with a nice cooled down coach. Moving along the side here, nice little storage bay, maybe keep a tool bag in there or other equipment, whatever you need. Tires are right here. Tire pressure is important. Make sure you're maintaining your tires. One of the questions we do get, especially because this is all-wheel drive, is why are we not doing more of a aggressive tread pattern or an off-road tire? Is because that's not what this coach is designed to do. It's not designed to take you somewhere that you would go in, say, a Ford Raptor. Okay, you're not going to have the approach angle, you're not going to have the breakover angle, you're not going to have the departure angle, you're not going to be climbing rocks with this. It's slippery roads, mountain trails, those really bumpy campgrounds. It's going to help you out, the all-wheel drive, but you are going to get good traction. Just make sure you're maintaining those tires, and you do check that tire pressure before you head out on your trip in the morning. Check it in the morning while the tires are cool. Don't check them when you come back from camp. Couple of 110 outlets there, so you want to plug something in when you are set up to camp, you can do that. Nice frameless windows. Everything on this is framed in aluminum with the exception of the outlets here, but it is an all metal cage construction. I mean, from the roof to the walls to the floor, vacuum bonded and laminated, so you have a really nice solid structure. Because we take this and we send it over to Moride and get hooked up with a true flat floor foundation, so that means that it is going to be a level platform to build this house on. No more than 1/8 of an inch tolerance anywhere you measure from corner to corner on that. So it's nice, solid, secure, and you're going to get a really good driving experience. I really like the awning up here too. You can see we've moved the lights from underneath to the arms, and this is all controlled through Rapid Camp Plus. When we go inside, we'll show you how that works, but I'm going to go ahead and put out the awning for you. You simply hit, and I have the extend button. One touch, and out it comes. You know what, let me turn on the lights for you because I like the way this lights up. And you just simply scroll to the awning button, you turn on your lights, and there they are. So it's going to cast a nice glow on your campsite, whether or not you have the awning out or the awning in. And again, we can't stress enough, when you are out there and you're going to be gone for the day on an excursion, go ahead and put your awning in case a sudden gust of wind comes up, or at night, go ahead and pull that in as well. But a real nice awning setup for you, and see it comes back just a little bit. I love the way that looks, very comfortable, cast some shade out here. Another great storage bay for you right here. All of our storage bays are made out of a nice rotocast material, so you are going to have durability, long lasting, easy to clean, not going to mold, not going to mildew. Storage bays for you. Passenger door inside, there's a yellow sticker before you get on the road. you want to get a shot of that, Tom, it tells you your carrying capacity, your occupant and cargo carrying capacity. Also includes a tank of water. So that's an important label that you're going to need to take into note before you start to tow as you add up your gross combined vehicle weight rating. And we have a complete video on towing, so I don't get too in depth here, but we have a complete video on the proper way to load and tow your coach on our YouTube channel. Tom, I'll let you head inside because we have a lot to show you here. This is the brand new TE floor plan, the 23 TE with a Murphy bed, and it is awesome. This is one of my favorite features of the update to the Ford Transit right here, is what they've done to the dash. Just completely updated this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and start this up. This is a beast. I love driving this. The safety features, we do have the stabilizers down, so we are gonna get that beeping. So let me just go into this mode here. All right, and I can kind of go through, boy, I really like to show you on the dash how this works. Well, we'll just tolerate the beeping for a little bit because this has so many different features here. As you go through, you can press your modes. Over here you have normal, you have eco, slippery, mud and ruts, yeah, for heavy camp, you know, you get into some choppy territory there, and you also have a tow haul mode. A lot of great safety features on this as well. You have active braking, you have roll stability control, you have rain sensing wipers, there are wind sensors to help you stabilize, active braking assist, lane departure warnings. So just a bevy of controls here to keep you safe when you are driving. Over here on this side of the steering wheel, you can control your Bluetooth, you can scroll through menus, you have cruise control, your volume for your radio is over here, you have power windows. This is the mirror where your backup monitor is always on. This is your traction control over here. This button over here, another great feature that this has to help you with fuel economy, is auto start and stop. If you don't like it, you can always turn it off, but what it's going to do is when you're stopped in traffic, your engine is just going to shut down to help save you some of those MPGs, and when you get going again, everything fires right back up. If you're not, you're like, I don't need that, you can just turn it off right there. You can flip through your modes on the fly. Same with your traction control. You have your hazard lights, a number of charging ports here, which, by the way, this is a fantastic, the Sync 3 system is so great to use. It's got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, so you just go ahead and plug it in, and it pulls it right up. I mean, everything that you need right there. It's going to initialize the device. Because it's the first time I've plugged into here. I'm going to unplug it so it doesn't go through the entire setup process, but it's really easy to use. You go through this menu, and I'm going to just kind of touch on some of the features here that this system has. It is really loaded. You have Sirius XM satellite radio, and along with Sirius XM Travel Link, and what that is going to do, it is going to bring up everything from where you are. I mean, whether there is traffic, what are the gas prices where you're traveling? Maybe it's pouring rain out, you want to go see a movie, you can do that. You can check on the local forecast, you can get weather alerts. Parking, where's the best place to park? Ski conditions, sports information. There's your subscription info there. You can go through apps. There is also Ford Connect you can do, Ford Pass. What you do is you plug your phone in, you set up an account, and then it ties in with your system, so it really gives you an all-inclusive look at your vehicle, and you can keep up with maintenance reminders. There's also App Link, and what that will do when you hook up, and I don't have this hooked up, but if you go to Find Mobile Apps, when you have your App Link hooked up to your phone, what that is going to do is scan your phone and look for apps that are compatible with this system. Spotify is one, Pandora is one, so then it will take and you control your favorite music streaming devices right here or using the steering wheel controls. A lot of bells and whistles on this. This is a fantastic system. You have navigation as well. It's voice activated. You just simply hold down the speaker button and then it will talk to you when the engine is running. It's got everything that you need. Bluetooth for your phone, hands-free calls. It will read back your text messages. Voice activation, just a phenomenal system to use. Right here, your gear shift for the 10-speed automatic transmission. 10 speeds. This thing is going to give you, especially as you get into your low and your mid-range, always going to find the perfect gear. It is going to keep you right where you need to be to maximize your driving experience and fuel economy. So you have the EcoBoost engine, a 10-speed transmission, all kinds of safety features that we've talked about, a great infotainment center. It's really an experience to drive. I do love driving these. You do have the, again, the camera here, and this is how you control your power sky shade. So you want a lot of natural light in, you can go ahead and open that right up. You can close it at night, whatever you need. The controls are right here. A lot of little cubbies here for sunglasses or maps or whatever it is you need. And these chairs swivel, so this becomes part of your living area. Part of your living area right here, you just get up. There are booster cushions that I've stored right here, so you can go ahead and pop those in place. Going to help you out. Just like that. So it gives you, it makes you sit a little bit higher here. And so your knees aren't in your chin. This is our Rapid Camp Plus control system. Download the RV Master app to your phone, and then you can use your phone when you're outside to put the awning in or out. Control your lights, your climate, set your auto gen start. You can do it all from this screen, or you have these hard buttons as well, because this is actually an Android-based tablet. So it's going to take a few seconds to fire up. So when you come in and you want to turn your lights on, automatically just press the buttons and the lights go on. You can scroll through these menus here. Turn them all on. You can scroll through the menus. There's your awning, there's your slide, there's your stabilizers in the back, your left and your right. This is where you're going to pair it up. PA is pair for your phone, and then you have all the menus you can scroll through here as well. Tank levels, as I said, climate. This is where you're going to turn your water pump on and off. We have a complete tutorial on this on our YouTube channel. So if you really want to take a deep dive in depth on every feature and setting your auto gen start, go ahead and check that out. As we move over to our seating options, we're going to walk through both floor plans today, the TE and the TW. This is the brand new TE floor plan with a Murphy bed, right? So you have your couch here, your retractable TV on the other side, which is something that you can use with Rapid Camp Plus. So if you want to raise it or lower it, you can do that right here from your phone. Or lower it and get a good look outside, and then it gives you a lot of extra counter space up here. To lower the Murphy bed when you are done for the night, so easy to do. You just move the top cushions out of the way, and you set them over here, and then you pull out your little footboard, you pull the lever just like that, down it comes. Just that easy. You have reading lights. You can control the lights there at the switch. Some storage up above, so you can extra blankets or pillows, clothes, whatever you need. And then in the morning, oh, hang on, Tom, I got you caught. There you go. You just push that right back into place. That locks in. This moves down. You put your cushions right back into place, and now you're set back up in couch mode. There's also a table here. Let me show you what that looks like when that's set up. Stores handily right back here. All right, so you get out your tabletop, set that down. You grab your table legs as well, and you can see they have it's just kind of a screw base there. You just lock this in. You line up the pegs, twist, and then you screw those tight. Same on the other side. Loosen it up a little bit, pop that in, tighten that down, grab your tabletop, line it up. You got cup holders, a nice place to sit. Maybe you want to set your laptop here, do a little work with the WineGuard Connect 4G hotspot and Wi-Fi extender. So what that means for you is you can have Wi-Fi or internet wherever you are. Easy to set up. You scan the QR code that comes with your coach, and it has assigned its own connection, and you can either subscribe to a data plan there, or if you want to use your SIM card, you have a SIM card already that you're using for something else, you can climb up on the roof and you can put it into the WineGuard system. It will read off of that data plan, and then you can simply go ahead and change your password, and it's a safe connection. It's got a great range, so you can tap into nearby Wi-Fi signals and even create safe, secure internet connections there. This does have an HDMI distribution box, so you can take and plug in a streaming device or a gaming console. I threw a bunch of stickers up here, but here as your HDMI cord. So whatever you need to do, hook up, you plug in, and you can go ahead and you can watch your TV right there. Tom, watch out for the table as we work our way back through the kitchen. A nice kitchen here. You do have your stainless steel sink with pull-down sprayer. You do have a removable cover as well. You have your 2-burner gas cooktop over here. Just lights, put it on light. You hit the button, make sure your propane's on, and that'll light right up for you. Do have under-the-counter lighting right now, which is really a nice ambient glow for you. You have a convection microwave, which is going to cook faster than an oven. It works just like an oven, and it's not going to heat your motorhome up like an oven does. All you have to do is follow the convect button and use it just like you would an oven. If the recipe calls for 350, set it at 350. Now, it is going to cook a little different than your oven at home, so you're going to have to check your times. It is a little bit different, but we have a lot of great recipes for you on our Mobile Meals YouTube channel, so go ahead and check that out. Do have our refrigerator. You can turn it on, set it to auto. It'll run off when you're plugged in. You can run it off of gas. Just set it to auto. That way it's a smart fridge, so it knows, okay, my generator's on. I'm going to go ahead and run off the generator. If propane's on, I'm going to run off propane. Oh, I'm plugged into my 30-amp shore power. I'm going to run off that. You can set your temperature. This is where you change your mode. Over here, and this is where you turn it on. Let this cool down for you before you head out, probably 5-6 hours, so it's nice and cold when you hit the road. Do have some nice hanging space here for your clothes, your closets, a lot of drawers and storage back here. And then as we get into the bathroom, nice and roomy. Really, you have just cubbies for everything. Nice sink. You have a large medicine cabinet up here. You have room for towels and soaps and shampoos over here. So a real nice bathroom setup. You do have exhaust fans back here. You do have a vent for your air conditioning. A couple of choices with air conditioning. This is going to come standard with a 13.5 unit. But if you'd like to option in a 15,000 BTU unit with a heat pump, you can most certainly do that. And we're going to go ahead and check out the other motorhome, and while we do that, I do want to talk to you about another thing that Ford does with this EcoBoost engine, which I found absolutely fascinating, is they test this thing. I mean, they put this thing through its paces at the test facility in Michigan. So they run this thing from minus 40, okay, so from 40 below to 120 degrees on the test track. They actually have robots driving the test vehicles, which I find fascinating. And so they take, within a short amount of time, they take and compress years of data into months. So that way you will know, okay, how is this going to hold up for you? And they just really beat the tar out of this engine. I just want to see the robots driving. Tom, go on in. This is the TW, the 23 TW floor plan. And this one's set up a little bit different here. So instead of the Murphy bed, you do have this nice large Dream dinette here. Okay, so you can seat 4 here if you need. You have a lot of storage above, and what you're looking at here is the gorgeous home collection. You can get it on the Gemini or the Compass. One of the questions we get is, what's the difference? Really, the difference are the interior color choices and the exterior color choices. The floor plans are the same, the 23TE and the 23TW. Depending on what graphics you like and what decor you like, you can get. Now, the home collection does come across the board there on all the floor plans, so if you like this nice, light, warm, inviting, welcoming look, you can most certainly get it. So you have your Dream dinette, which is a table by day, and then at night just a handle, and you can carefully, and I'll do this, it's got wine glasses on there, so you just carefully push that down, and then this will make into a bed. You move your cushions and it's over. I'm not going to break any dishes today. Maureen was out here today setting this up for me. I don't want to make her angry. Another neat feature that we have over here is this charging station. So you can take your phone, your tablet, it has USB ports in it. You can keep your phone or tablet charged right there. You can see all the overhead storage we have. Lots of great counter space in here. Now, one thing to keep in mind with these cabinets here, if you decide to go with the home collection and you want to clean them, just use a wet, damp cloth. You're not going to want to use any abrasives on there. Just kind of wipe them, and away they go. Same great features in the kitchen. Your single bowl sink. You have your dual burner gas cooktop, your convection microwave. You do have your fridge in the home collection. It is black. You have a nice roomy bathroom again. Same sort of setup in here. Tom, I'll switch you places, let you take a look at that. This does have tankless hot water as well, so nobody's going to get a cold shower. You can keep that on, and away you go. Everybody's getting a hot shower. And remember, when you're plugged into your city water connection, you don't need to turn your water pump on. Otherwise, you'll be using the water straight from your fresh water tank. And then when you go out and you're like, well, why is my water tank empty? It's because you had your water pump on. So you might want to keep that off when you're hooked up. And we are back with a couple of features in the bedroom here. This is going to be a flip-up queen bed. The Murphy bed is a queen bed, by the way. Flip-up queen bed, so you have this like this when you have your slide out. One of the questions I've been seeing is, can you keep the bed down when you're driving? The answer is no. The bed does flip up when you are in the driving position, or just hanging out in the seated position. There's a little bungee hook over on the side. You keep that hooked up, and now you do have a nice area where you can sit. You know, there's a TV back here you can use as well. You're kind of hanging out, relaxing. You have USB ports. You have 110, a number of drawers down here. Nice large closet. Goes wall to wall. Valet rods you can pull out right back here. You have the max air fan. If you'd like a little white noise at night, you can go ahead and turn that on, vent out some of the hot air as you're going. Even if it's raining, there's a cover on top, so it's not going to pour water in on you. You have your fuse box back there. So a lot of great features here in our Compass Gemini RUV lineup with all-wheel drive. If you get a chance, if you're interested in and you want to find one on a dealer lot near you, they are on dealer lots now. Go to thormotorcoach.com, go to the Find a Dealer tab near you, and you can type in your zip code, and it will show you a dealer right near you. You can go. You can also talk to our CoachLink sales advisor, and what our team there is going to do for you is set you up right with, answer all your questions, find the coach that's perfect for you, find out, okay, we have one on a dealer lot right near you. So a lot of great tools there. Our YouTube channel is chock full of valuable information. If you have not subscribed, if you're watching this on Facebook right now or Periscope and you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, go on over there and subscribe. Hit the bell button when you get so you get notifications when we put out new videos. That way you're going to be up to date on everything that we're doing here at Thor Motor Coach. Some great training videos for you on how to use your motorhome, how to use the products inside. So a valuable resource for you there. And the same if you're watching this on YouTube and you haven't subscribed to our Pinterest channel or our Twitter feed or whatever else social media platform you enjoy. If you're on TikTok, we are on TikTok now. We're everywhere you want to be, so go ahead and like and subscribe to all of your favorite social media, and go ahead and like our page there as well. So this is it. This is the Gemini Compass TE and TW.
Don't forget our warranty.
Oh, you know what? I will not forget the warranty, Tom, because you will find the best warranty in the industry on our Gemini and Compass. At most of our products right now. You ready for this? You ready? 12-year structural. That's 12 years on the structure. 6-year lamination, 6 years on the lamination, and a 1-year limited warranty. So that is the best you are going to find anywhere. Go ahead, do a little homework. You will not find a better warranty than that. 1261 right here at Thor Motor Coach. Anything else I'm forgetting, Tom?
I think that's it.
I think that's it. A lot of great info for you. We have a couple new floor plans to show you today. Great new look in our Hurricane motorhomes, new floor plan as well. We're going to do that at 1 o'clock this afternoon. So if you are into bigger Class A's, you want to take the family out for a nice fall vacation, and you want a walk-in closet, oh yeah, we can do that for you. That's coming